Pictographs or pictographs. Both of these types of graphs are the very same thing with two different names, but they mean the same. One difference between a pictograph or pictograph and a bar graph is that a pictograph will often use a key. A key is the thing to tell you how much one picture is worth. So instead of having a scale with numbers over here, you would look at the key to tell you how much one picture was worth. So today we have a graph and it says favorite fruits. The favorite fruits of the four classes, the 3A, 3B, 4A, and 4B. And of course we can see these are apples. So we're talking about favorite fruits being an apple. And we can see that one picture of an apple equals 4 students. That's how many people chose in that class. A lot of times the reason people will use a key in a pictograph and put more than one value is if you have more numbers than you have space. So instead of writing 16 or 20 numbers up here and counting by 1, you count by 4s and you just use pictures to do it. You can make your key worth anything you want it to. It doesn't have to be 4, it could be 6, it could be 10, however much you have. So say for instance we took a survey, which is just asking questions, and we got this many people to say that apples were their favorite. So because we have 4 pictures of an apple here, I'm going to count each apple as 4. So I'm going to count by 4s here. And just for today to show my work, I'm going to write the numbers in. So we have 4, 8, 12, 16. So I can know from the data that 16 people in 3A chose apple as their favorite fruit. And in 3B, that would be 4, 8. 8 people chose. And then 4A, you have 4, 8, 12, 16, and 20. So you're just practicing your multiplication as well as using the key to count. And so you had information, and this goes along with creating a graph. You had information to tell you that you knew that, let's say 10 people in 4B chose apple as their favorite fruit. So of course I could use that. I know that I could count by 4, and just by using the other work that I've shown, I know that 2 apples is 8. Now when I get to 10, I know I can't use a whole apple because 1 apple is worth 4. But if I use what I know about fractions, I know that I could use half a piece of fruit to show half of the amount, which is 2. That would be half of 4 because 2 plus 2 is 4, and that's a half of 1 double. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an apple here, but I'm actually going to color off, and if you were drawing a picture it would be much easier for you. But right now I'm going to use this to color in half the apple so it looks like it's not even there. Just kind of erase it out. And so now I have half an apple. So if someone was looking at my picture graph, they would be able to count 4, 8. Because they can see it's half an apple, we can count that as 9 and 10, 2 more instead of 4 more. And so that is what you would do in creating a picture or a pictograph to help yourself, using that key and even using a half a picture to help you. And that is picture or pictographs.